Yes, 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 yes. You're now tuned in to another wild and crazy episode of Tone Deaf Radio, the Man Cave, baby. Yes, 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 yes. I'm your host, Cal Williams, and I'm joined by my, Mr. Tone Deaf himself, my other host. And we rocking out right now. We missing Young Fresh and Gator right now. They making their ways from the office or whatever on their way to the studio. So we'll be expecting them in a minute. But for right now, you got your boy Cal Williams and Mr. Tone Deaf himself, the Man Cave, baby. It's gonna be an amazing show. Tone, what's up, man?
What's going on, man?
Nothing much, man. It's definitely been a real and interesting. Yeah, I'll use the word interesting for now. Interesting week.
Say the least.
Yeah, basically, man. There's been a lot going on, man. How was your week, brother?
Man, my week's been all over the place. I mean, for those of you guys who didn't get a chance to check it out, last Thursday we just had the first ever family game night, which was cracking. Unfortunately, lately my mom has been a little ill, so I haven't had a chance to go ahead and do the editing like I'm supposed to. But if all goes well, by tomorrow morning, not only will the latest edition of the Man Cave, but Family Game Night and TDR Undressed should be uploaded and ready to go in regards to for you guys to check it out on SoundCloud.
Definitely, man. Well,
what's wrong?
You know what I'm saying, fam first, man. So you definitely gotta, make sure that that's good always. Music break, first, and then we'll come back and we'll get into the show topic based around the topic of the show. We'll start it off, none correct, always correct. Start off with B.I.G.
Oh.
I like that. You like that?
Here's another one.
And another one.
And another one.
And another one.
Make the sex spectacular. Make me lick you from your neck to your back to your shivering, tongue delivering, chills up that spine. That ass is mine. Skip the wine and the candlelight, no crystal tonight. It's alright with you, we fucking. Deja vu, the blood spark, finger fucking in the park, pissy off Bacardi Dark. Remember when I used to play between your legs? You begged for me to stop because you know where it would head. Straight to your mother's bed, not the Marriott. We'd be lucky if we find a spot next to your sister. Damn, I really missed her. Way she used to rub my back when I hit that. Way she used to giggle when your ass would wiggle. Now I know you used to sweets at the Parker Meridian, trips to the Caribbean, but tonight no ends.
You must be used to me spending. You must be used to me. All that sweet whining and dining time. I'm fucking you tonight.
There's another one.
You tonight.
And another one.
No
And
doubt,
another one.
baby.
Like a wine face Rolex, you just shine. I like that waistline. Let me hit that from behind. Which wall you wanna climb? My style genuine. Girl, I love you long time. I got you pinned up with your fucking limbs up. All because you like the way my Benz was rimmed up. Bitch, keep your chin up. Please watch me do the nasty. Like it when you make it move fast, mommy. I like it when you throw it upon me. No love making, strictly back breaking. Sees no, all his hoes go to my dough. Then they go to his flow to fuck some more. So no, caviar, shark bar, Strictly sex that's sweat to your leftover spaghetti. I know you used to slow CDs and Dawn P's, but tonight it's 8 tracks and 6 packs while I hit that.
You must be used to me. All that sweet wine. baby. I'm doing it, baby. I'm doing it, baby. You must be, baby. Used to be that sweet, spending money all the time on you. Well, I'm fucking you tonight. No matter what you may say, giving it to you any way I possibly can. Used to be spending and all that sweet wine and dining.
Well, I'm fucking you tonight. Fucking you tonight. Oh, I'm sorry. We back? Okay, my bad. got a little into it. Well, for those that don't know from the choice of the first song of the show, the topic today is about fucking, basically. But I'll give the whole, I'll give the topic in a whole. You know, what we want to know here, the man in the man cave, man of tone deaf, we want to know, how long do you actually, or are you actually willing to wait to be intimate with the person that you're dealing with? You know, to each his own. Everybody got a different opinion. Some wait longer than others. Some not willing to wait. You know, and we want to know, gentlemen of the man cave, we want to know, how long are you willing to wait to be intimate with someone that you're dealing with before you lose interest or start to go the other way? I know. I mean, what do you feel about the topic, Tom? How do you feel about that?
Well, technically, I've never ever really had to wait, because before I even realized that she's into me like that, she had already threw the pussy at me. So I don't have to hunt it down. I'm just being realistic, because, like, I'm one of them cool dudes that I do want to be your friend first. Like, I might not even be into you like that, but because I guess I don't look at you like a sex object or my whole purpose is to fuck or anything of that nature, what ends up happening is I guess I don't catch her signs because I'm not looking for her like that. Then they just come blatantly out with it. In some cases, like, what are you doing? Come over. I'm at the crib by myself. So I really don't really have to wait, because I never really chased a girl with the intentions of trying to get the pussy. It's never been a thing with me in regard to it. Am I looking at her and say, you know what, I want to fuck her? Most definitely. But that's not what my approach is based on in regards to, because I'm kind of old school. So I guess with this day and age, I'm actually kind of socially awkward because of that. Because I guess with this day and age, niggas come blatantly out with it. Like, I got a bunch of sisters. And a lot of times with my sisters, I see things that throw me off that I didn't know niggas really did. Like, one of the biggest things I used to do was my sister would log into my computer, and she would do her social media checking on my computer and forget to log out. So I was like, okay, let me see what my sister out here doing. You know, I got to be a big brother. I got to be nosy.
Exactly.
I look at some of these inbox messages, and, like, dudes come flat out. It's like, hey, when you going to let me eat that pussy? Or just a random dick pic is sent before the word hi has even been said. So, so I can understand why a lot of girls are, like, resilient to pull back and not want to do anything with a girl. But at the same time, guys, you have to actually pay attention to what the signs are being said, because some girls are giving you the green light and you not jumping on it. Other girls are literally telling you in so many words that don't even try to pursue this in that particular manner. Like, really it is. So I don't really think that there's like a time frame of how long you should wait. I honestly feel this day and age it's all about whether or not the other person even sees you in that light. And kind of give you the hint. Like, women tell us all the time, even the ladies on TDR, Undress, have told us that a woman knows early in the meeting whether or not this is someone she's sexually attracted to. So she's going to give you those hints. She's going to give you those green lights. She's going to do those little extra flirtatious things that just lets you know, like, hey, if you don't fuck up, if you don't say the wrong thing or do something dumb, you can get this within a week. Within a week. You know what I'm saying? But within that week, you drop the ball, you're not going to get it. In that week, you're going to do something stupid that's going to make her either A, make you wait a little bit longer, make you sit back and think about it, or B, she's just going to be turned on you altogether. So, honestly, I just say, like, don't even think about trying to get it right away, and you'll get it faster than if that's all you're pursuing. Be honest with you. That's just me.
Right. No, you make a lot of good points. You definitely do, because a lot of times when you put, and like, you know, when you put a time stamp on it as far as like when you gonna get that pussy or when you trying to get that pussy, like a lot of times that fucks shit up. It messes things up because now you're not even taking the time that you should take to get to know this person, get to know if you even gonna like this person in the next 30 days or 60 days, or, you know, so if you're going into it with a motive of just sex, you're not even going into it with a clear mind and, you know, to even see if this is somebody you even want to continue to be around. You know, me per se, like when I'm pursuing someone, or, you know, even before it comes to a relationship status, if I'm pursuing someone that comes to we're dating and things of that nature, honestly, I don't put a timestamp on when we're going to be intimate. Now, being a man, yes, being sexually attractive, of course. You know, the first attraction, I don't care what me personally, I don't care what nobody say. The first attraction is always physical. It's always physical. No doubt. Because I don't even know you yet. So for me to be like, oh, I'm attracted to your ambition, I don't know you yet. To know that you're an ambitious person, you could be a lazy motherfucker. I don't know that. So I'm looking at your curves. I'm looking at your pretty face. I'm looking at the way you carry yourself. You know what I'm saying? How you present yourself. You know what I'm saying? How our conversation goes. These are all physical attractions. You know, the physical attraction, and see, sometimes it gets misconstrued when you say, like, physical attraction, that doesn't necessarily have to mean I'm attracted to that fat ass. I'm attracted to them big ass titties. No, I could be attracted to. But we are. But we yes, we are.
We're not gonna lie to y'all. We are.
Yeah.
But
we're not gonna lie.
But that's not the driving force. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That's what
exactly. So, right. Exactly. So, you know, I can really be attracted to the way you carry yourself as a woman. Like, I'm watching you and I'm like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, she's real classy. Like, she really seems about her business. Like, yo, you know, but that's still a physical attraction at this point because I don't know you yet. More I get to know you, then I can have a list of things that I'm attracted to that makes me into you. Now, the more you get to know a person and the physical attraction is already there, of course, the more you get, you get intimate, you start doing things, but never put a timestamp on it. Don't put a timestamp on it. Let it just happen. When it's going to happen, it's going to happen. And like Tone said, and he made a very good point saying that, and so did the women of TDR Undressed. They said this on their last show, like Tone said, women know if they're going to give it to you or not within the first hour of being around you. Within the first hour of being around you, they know if they're going to give it to you or not. It's just up to you not to fuck it up. You know what I'm saying? Don't do no asshole shit. Right. Don't do no asshole shit. Don't be a dickhead. Don't be thirsty. One of the most unattractive things is a thirsty motherfucker. You thirsty, that shit is unattractive to a woman. I mean, goddamn it, to a man, to a man of a different degree, that can be unattractive too. If a female just want to throw it at you, you're going to be like, whoa, mom, calm down. We'll get there. Calm down. You know what I'm saying? So to be thirsty is unattractive. You got to take its course. And I've learned over the years growing in from a boy to a man, you have to go at that woman's pace. It may sound corny. Some fellas might be like, oh, Cal, whatever. No, understand something. And some people may disagree with what I'm about to say, but it's just the truth. Women are in control if we get it or not. It don't matter You know what I'm saying? It don't matter how tight you think your game is. It don't matter how, oh, I got the Benz, I got the Bentley, I got G's in the bank, I got stacks, all this and that. All that, yeah. But let me tell you something. If a woman want to go fuck a broke motherfucker driving in a fucking Toyota Corolla and got work, and he's a janitor, she's going to fuck that motherfucker. It don't matter. All that shit is added on shit. And, of course, yeah, it can be oppressing. It can, this and that. It's good for the moment. But let me tell you something. Women are long-term thinkers. They long-term thinkers. Even if it's just a long-term fuck buddy, they're long-term thinkers. You know what I mean? So they already done planned that whole shit out before you even had a clue what position she gave you. You know what I'm saying? So understand something. Go at that woman's pace, and you'll have a better journey with her. But yeah, I don't really feel it's a time limit or something like that. I go with the flow. I feel it out because shit. Honestly, as a man, once I get to know that woman, I might feel she a good woman and this and that. But once I get to know her, I might not want to fuck her.
Right. And that's where I was gonna get there. That was gonna be my next thing. Mm-hmm. We have to, as men, stop thinking only about the pussy, because there's a lot of times where we get signs that this girl is not the girl we need to be dealing with. But our mindset is we look at things like, okay, I'm not going to be in a long-term relationship with her. I can't see myself doing this. She has too many things that are going to bother me. So in order for me to feel like all the time that I just got done wasting was at least worth it, I'm going to at least take this free pussy. Okay?
Right.
And we need to stop doing that, because what ends up happening is if the signs are already there telling you that this chick is not the chick you want to deal with, by sleeping with her, you have doubled, if not tripled, those issues even more.
That's right.
A lot of females who play the crazy role will actually turn crazy once them draws have been dropped.
Yes.
That's just a 100% given. Part of the reason why is because she felt like after all this craziness that she has portrayed to you, sometimes just be an act, other times it literally she just be fucking nuts. You still stuck it through, so you deserve what you've been trying to get. And now she feels like, okay, I can stop this crazy role. I can stop pretending to be this insane chick and just honestly give this guy a chance and get him a fair chance. But because you, in the back of your mind, kept pursuing it after you worried through the craziness, now you're stuck in your head that she's always crazy. I can't be with her. You slept. And now you've actually legitimately turned on the full-blown crazy. This is the chick who will go outside and key your car now, because now in the back of her head, she's like, well, why am I not good enough to be with?
Exactly.
You dealt with all this. You dealt with me and my habits. You dealt with me portraying to be this person, doing these petty little things to you, and you still stayed around. Why leave now? Okay?
That's right.
Why leave now? There's no reason for you to leave. We've been through this. You're here. And now she'll start doing extra things because now she's confused. She's not understanding. And now you're creating crazy at a whole new level.
Yes.
So, honestly, and we personally need to stop only pursuing the pussy. Like,
that's right.
If we and we say this, I'm not saying this because we old. I'm saying this because I learned this when I was younger, and this is the reason why I've always had so many female friends, no matter how good they look.
I agree.
Never want to either cross the line with me or never want to end our friendship, no matter what the relationship. Communication is the biggest key, and I know it's cliche because everybody say that, but the thing about it is communication is so rare in today's society because everything is text, link, photo, that we don't sit down and actually talk like an actual conversation. If you sit down and actually have an actual conversation with a female, a lot of times the female will tell you in your face what they really want, what they're looking for, what their goals, their objectives is. For an example, there's a young lady that actually runs a podcast right now. I listen to their podcast a lot because I like to hear a woman's insight on certain things because I don't talk to my female friends like I used to because they're out here having families and all that kind of stuff. But we had a conversation one day via inbox about like how she started a relationship, but within that year that relationship ended. Now she's trying to find herself. She doesn't want anything out here that these guys are offering to her. She doesn't want anything that the men are doing because her goals is going this direction over here. But she sees a lot of guys that are potential fuck buddies. She sees guys that are someone who she will go out on dates with and spend time with and kick it with, but she could never see herself in a relationship with them. So I asked her, so, well, why are these two different types of people? Like, why is it the guy that you can go out with and you can date and you can have conversation with and he can stimulate you mentally, not getting the draws, meanwhile the guy over here who's all-American shit is the one you want to take home and fuck? She was like, it's because they trigger different emotions in me. She's like, I'm like, what do you mean they trigger different emotions in you? Like, at the end of the day, when a man stimulates your mind, it makes you want to be with them even more than a guy who's feeding you shit. She was like, yes, it does, but here's the thing. I'm in that part of my life right now, which for those who watch Insecure may know, it's called the hoe phase. And it was like, what do you mean the whole thing? It's like, this is the part of my life where I'm not really looking to settle down with anybody that I come across over the course of the next couple of years because I'm trying to find myself. Due to the fact that my last relationship ending and I put so much into that relationship, she felt that she didn't know what she was looking for anymore because she thought that the guy that she wanted or the man that she's looking for was that guy. He had everything she needed, but it still didn't work out. It still caused issues. So right now, I'm dating these guys who I find things that I like, but I don't want to be sexual with them because to me, once I give myself to them, that's the stamp of approval. This is the guy I'm going to try to do my next path with. I'm going to analyze everything from here on out. Because I'm trying to find myself, I don't have time analyzing what you do because I'm trying to do that. Meanwhile, these guys over here, I have no problem fucking them because they came to me and told me exactly what they want. I'm human. I have needs. Okay? So if they're willing to say all I want to do is fuck you, I'm going to give you that opportunity because all I need for you to do is just fuck you.
And see, also and you know what? And believe it or not, there's so many women out there going through that whole phase or finding themselves phase, however they want to label it, because you have certain women that won't label it as a whole phase. It's just, I'm trying to find myself. It's not me, it's you. I'm not sure what I want, so I this, I that. But all those same tendencies that you just said will also be the same thing. Now, I have kind of mixed emotions. I have mixed feelings about that because I understand it. Men, we've been doing it forever. I understand it, but at the same time, I feel, and this is where the double standard may come in. I understand that, but this is just what I feel. I feel as a woman, you are a jewel. As a woman, you a jewel or whatever. So, and not for nothing, women for years been saying that they're tired of that same treatment from men and been running us through the mud, putting us with all the dogs, labeling all men as dogs, putting the good men with the dogs, labeling us that for years, decades at this point right now, 2018. But you turn around and do that and you give it a different face. You give it a different definition. Everything you just said, Tone, is exactly the way they defined it. They ain't doing nothing different than what we used to do, what a lot of men used to do, but they gave it a different face. They gave it a different identity, and that's how they justify it. But it's the same shit or whatever. So it's like, listen, it's like, know what you want. Say what you want and stick and say what you want and stick by it. Because at the same time, a lot of women feel that exact way. But at the end of the day, they all want a good motherfucker. So what they'll do is they'll still have that good motherfucker there. They not giving him the pussy. They not giving him this, that, but they'll keep him there. So when they ready, they'll grab him up and be like, guess what, babe, I'm ready now. But this whole time, you've been giving the thug, the no good nigga, the motherfucker you know that got 6 and 7 women out there, the pussy, doing all types of freaky shit with him, doing this, that. But you keep that good dude in the corner as your trump card when you ready or whatever, and this and like that. So it's a dangerous. It's still the same game. It's just different rules, and they put a different face on it.
All right, I'm a go ahead and have to say something before we let Gator come in because he finally joined us in the building. But you know what? The thing about it is the reason why women are starting to do that now is because when we do it, we tend to forget that we're not differentiating the type of chicks we're doing it to. See, a woman will, like you said, give a thug to get all that overly aggressive, beat me down, beat this pussy up kind of sex to a guy who will do it to you. Meanwhile, the other guy who's all this time been focused on getting his life right, getting cribs, getting jobs, getting stuff like that, where he may still be out here smashing chicks left and right, but he's not being overly aggressive with it and basically trying to blow backs out.
Right.
You know that this is the future that you want. But us guys, we don't separate that. What we do is we treat every single chick the same way. If we are going through our male version of our whole phase, or being dogs, or just, laying our wild oats, or being Rolling Stones, no matter what age category you came from, it was a different name for it. We treated every single girl the same way. We didn't, even though we dealt with the neighborhood slut when we need a quickie here and there, that wasn't the chick we was getting downright nasty with. We would meet the chick that we met that's in our math class in college, and we'll go ahead and we'll beat the brakes off of her pussy just the same way we do the chick that we messing with at work, the same way we do the chick that we met in the club, the same way we do with the chick who works at our favorite restaurant we go to time. We treat every single chick the same way. So there's no chick that we have specially set aside to saying, this is the one I need to be with. We don't do that until after we done dogged all 4 of them out and one of the 4 still keeps coming around. That's when we say, you know what, she been down with me in my doggish ways. Let me go ahead and be the man she needs now. That's where the difference comes into play at how us men treat that whole phase compared to how the women. Because the women will always have in her mind the kind of man she wants to go home with and spend the rest of her life with and be that person with, while she has the other ones where she's getting all that out her system. The downside for us men that sit there and be like, you know what, I've always liked this girl. We ain't really went there, but we've always been around. The flirting has been there. She just happened to be in a relationship every time that I wasn't in a relationship, and vice versa. By that point in time, what you fell in love with when it comes to look-wise is not the same chick. It's a different chick. It's an older chick. It's a more damaged chick. It's a children's chick. Now it's like we're taking extra responsibilities that would not be there in the beginning had you not looked past the fact that, well, he's kind of rough and tough. I feel like he's gonna beat this pussy. Well, us nerds over here, outside of building shit, all we think about is sex. You don't think that we don't know shit that better than that nigga over there know how to do?
Right.
You know what?
Right.
You know that Viagra that he needs to get up now? Guess who invented that? Us nerds invented that. So don't ever say we can't handle our business in the bedroom because you think we're too busy building an empire. No. We like to come home from a great day of work, bossing everybody around, and put it down because we know this is our empire and we the man. And when you the man, you got to put it on somebody. That's how we feel. So,
that's right. That's right.
But at the same time, that's the thing. We men need, like I said earlier, we need to change our game plan. If we want these women look at us as not always being dogs, we need to not dog every single woman out. We need to focus on this is the queen. This is a queen. This is a chick. Chicks get dogged out. Queens is who you work to get with. You get that freaky shit out of the system. You get all that extra shit out. You build up your skills with the chick, but then when you get ready to step to the queen, you got game. You got your shit down pat. You got what you can present to her to make her be like, okay, I see you. And then you keep your chicks in line. You let the chicks know, like, hey, I'm not, I'm in a different place in my life right now. I understand that you were able to do things with your tongue that no woman has ever done, but I'm not on that. That's not what controls me. I'm over here trying to build this empire. You over here trying to buy red bottoms. My empire is not going to fund your red bottoms. Let's go over here.
That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's so true.
If Cardi B is your role model, then I can't deal with you.
I can't. At least not on a relationship level. Like if we gonna have fun, we gonna have fun. But understand that's just what it is. And see, that's another thing where people go wrong. And I'm gonna say people on this, not men or just women or whatever, because a lot of people go wrong. You don't put it out there exactly what the situation is. Like you put on a fake. You put on a fake facade as far as what it is. Like, oh yeah, I want to get to know you. Yeah, you just like the person I want. This that. You put on a fake facade, but then when shit get real, or the other party, man or woman, is asking certain questions or trying to do certain things, then that's when the wall come up. Put the wall up, the wall of China now. Now, oh no. I'm not this and I'm not that or whatever. It's like at the end of the day, who was real about what they want, what they don't want, and what the situation is going to be at the beginning of the situation, it would be less bullshit later on down the line or whatever. Like I know me per se, like when I'm dealing with anybody, whether it's dating, fuck buddy, whatever the situation is, I'm a real motherfucker from A to Z. I put it out there from the beginning. If I'm not looking for something, if I'm not looking for nothing real and I'm just looking to have a good time or I'm just looking to chill, that from our first couple of conversations. If I'm looking for something and I'm looking for something that's not, something authentic, then I put that from the beginning. Like, yeah, I'm looking for something real. Like whatever the situation is, women at this day and age, a lot of them don't keep it real. Person because they're afraid of what the response may be, and they still want to keep that person for whatever reason they want to keep that person for. So they're afraid what the response may be, so they throw the facade on. But the facade only lasts but for so long. You know what I'm saying? Like I call that the illusion phase. Honestly, me personally, and a lot of my day ones, a lot of my brothers, same way. Within the first 3 months, you will know if this is about something that's going to go somewhere or if this is just a fling or a friendship or whatever. If you're paying attention. And once you really know what that's about, then you play your cards and you take it from there. But it's just too many people out there that's not that real about things or whatever. And you know what I'm saying? They don't put it out there from the beginning. You know what I mean? Like, and that's what makes things a little confusing. That's what draws a lot of confusion in the situation and creates a lot of unnecessary situations that wouldn't even necessarily been there if you was just real from the door.
A lot of that has to do with people don't know how to be real.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people get their advices from what they see on TV or what some famous person said you should do in this situation. Or someone who's not been in that position on the outside looking in trying to tell you, no, you shouldn't do that because this is what could happen. And you base off of that. You do. A lot of guys won't deal with certain girls because one of their male friends said, oh, man, she a hoe. I heard back in the day she used to get down like that. Dude, how long ago was this? Oh, man, that was like back when we was in high school. So you going to judge a 37-year-old woman based on what she did in high school. I'm going to not get probably my queen because back in high school, she slept with a dude, and another dude lied and said he slept on her too, and you believed it. So this is what I'm not supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Now, don't get me wrong. Sometimes, women lie about stuff to not look bad in the beginning, but I'm still not going to take outside people's advice in a situation that they haven't been with at all themselves. And when it comes to relationships, I need people to stop doing one thing and one thing only. In 2018, I want you to stop doing this. I want you to stop saying that I'm not going to listen to somebody that's single. That's actually the person you probably should listen to. If a person is longer in a relationship or a person won't get in a relationship, that's the person you need to listen to, because that person is not using their current situation to alter and blind the advice they need to give you. Because if I'm with somebody and I've been with that person for 10 years, who's to say that my advice is going to help you? Because one, I haven't been in the dating game for a long time. Two, the way my significant other behaved to certain things I did to them might not be the same way your person is. But that person that's single, they probably been out there dating. They got more people coming at them, or they've talked to certain people, and then they can clearly tell you what just happened in their last relationship that made them end it, because that might be something that you don't want to deal with. So stop saying that, no, I'm not listening to her. She's single. She don't know what she's talking about. That's not necessarily the case. They probably the more realistic people to give you the truth of what's going on than anybody else out there. But with that being said, as you can see, people, we actually got Jacob in the building. I'm sorry, my phone is blowing up. My lady friends is like, don't put my name out there. I was like, I'm not going to tell you business. Don't worry about it. We're not going to talk about you. I got people blowing the phone up right now. So
wow.
it is and whatnot. But no, because she knew that I told her that, like, hey, what the topic was today. And I was like, you know what? And that's how our conversation started. So I told her, like, okay, I'm going to use this on air. And she looked at what time it was. It's like, hey, you tell the story, just don't put my business out. Like, all right, cool, I won't do it. I won't put you out there. Don't worry about that. No. Try not to do that. But we got Gator in the building right now. So what's going on, bruh?
What's up? What's going on? Man.
Not much.
This was good.
What's good, Gator?
Man. This was good conversation. Man.
Let's get your insight, Gator, man. I know you pulling up. You just pulling up to the station.
But see, I always say this, like, when I'm talking to women, and I have a lot of women that come and talk to me, ask me questions about stuff, but guys never know if the woman is looking for the same thing that they looking for. Like, all you gotta do is be up front with them and say, yo, this is what I'm looking for, this is what I want to do. 9 times out of 10, a lot of these women are looking for the same thing. Like, I've seen women say, yo, all I want is sex. I don't want no relationship. I don't want to be tied down. But because dudes feel like they got to play the game to get in, they act like they want a relationship. And then have that woman thinking, okay, this is what they want. But then when they get the sex, they step out and take off. And it makes it look bad for the rest of us. Because 9 times out of 10, if you tell a woman straight on what you want and what you're looking for, and this is the type of situation that I want to be in right now, she going to be like, okay, cool. I ain't got a problem with that. But that's where the conversation comes in the first. A lot of people don't have conversations no more. And I don't know what that's about. We don't want to talk no more.
Literally, I said the same. I literally, no. You said the same thing that I said. So I mean, I'm not even disagreeing.
I mean, I'm coming in on the tail end of it, but
No.
You made a good point. You just said it. You made a good point, Gator. You said it your way.
Yeah, you just reiterated the same thing I said, which is good.
Well, see, I know this because women tell me this. Like, there's a lot of women, even with doing shows beforehand or doing
Dude, if you bring up that show name.
No, even before I'm talking about, this is before I even started doing shows. This is way before. And we just used to have conference calls. And a lot of women used to come to the conference calls. And they would ask questions like that, like, why do dudes play the game when this is all they want? This is probably all I want, too. I ain't looking for no relationship right now. Either they just got out of a bad relationship or, you know, they ain't really looking for that right now. They just want some sex. So it's like, we ain't the only ones that be like that. There be women like that, a lot. And you'll be surprised if you do a survey and go on social media, go on Facebook, go on Twitter, survey, and ask women that. You will be shocked. You'll be like, what the hell?
Honestly, at this day and age, honestly, I wouldn't even be shocked. I wouldn't even be shocked because I've, like, being single for the amount of years that I've been single thus far, because I was out the game for a while. Like, I was out the game for a while. Like, I was in a marriage, long-term relationship, long-term marriage. You know what I'm saying? We talking about over 10 years. And then I got divorced. So now we talking about being in a long-term relationship and marriage, 10 years plus. I think it was about 10, 11 years. And then now, bam, now I'm single again. So now it was really, exactly. So now it really was like a, whoa, okay, got to readjust, got to reboot mentally, physically, spiritually. I got to really write because the game is different now. The game changed in a matter of 2 years. We talking about 10 years plus. So when I got back in the game, I'm like, it was like a real culture. I had to readapt. So I've come to learn that. Go ahead, sorry.
That's another thing that I say too. I agree with you. I tell people all the time, like, especially even if it ain't that long, even if it's been a couple years, you know, put your heart into it, whatever the case may be. You need to take the time to step back, reevaluate everything, get to know yourself again. Be by yourself for a little while. Because you don't want
nothing wrong with it at all.
Relationship. You don't want to jump into another relationship and bring all that baggage from your old relationship to the new one. So that's and a lot of people do that. They don't take a chance to, you know, step back and look at everything and say, okay, this is what I want now. I know what I want.
People are scared. People are scared to be single.
Yeah.
And I don't know why, because at the end of the day, you gotta. If you was in a long-time relationship for over 5 years, if you was in a long-time relationship for over 5 years, and that relationship comes to an end, you have to understand something. You are not the same person 5 years after that you was when you entered that relationship. So for you to just jump into another relationship can be toxic because you ain't even take the time to get to know the person you are 5 years later versus the person you was when you entered that relationship 5 years before. Like, you're not the same person. People evolve, and if you don't truly know who you are as an individual and happy with yourself as an individual, it don't matter what relationship you get in, it's not going to work because before you spread love and before you give love to anybody else, you got to truly love yourself. You got to love your likes, your dislikes, your pros, your cons. You got to love everything about you. You got to actually fall in love with yourself before you can truly give love to somebody else. And people tend to forget that, and that's why you have a person that jumps from relationship to relationship to relationship to relationship, and it doesn't work because you don't even truly love the person that you are or yourself. It's not going to work. It's self-love before any other love.
All right, now, you know, we can't have the man cave without the young buck in the building himself. So Mr. Fresh has finally joined us after getting that bread today. So Fresh, how you feel about this?
I'm still good money. I'm just on lunch right now.
Get that bag, Fresh. Get that bag, brother.
Go ahead and put your 2 cents in then before you raise about it here then, cuz.
I don't even know what y'all talking about. I called in and Cal was on a tangent.
Sometimes you gotta preach to the youngins. You know what I mean?
He was dropping some science on the game, and I just came in on the back end. So, well, what's the question? What y'all talking about?
We're talking about dropping big jewels. Nah, but we talking about, self-love is the best love, to sum it up in a nutshell, man. We got, basically right now, we got to the point where people are not allowing themselves to heal after relationships. And it's getting bad, Women are making men pay for the sins of their exes, and men are just basically putting their dick in everything.
I think because, like, when you in, like, long-term relationships, you become dependent on being with somebody else. It's like that. When you with somebody for so long, and then it's like you got to start over again. And some people don't like to start over again. So that's why they relationship hot, because some people don't know how to be by themselves. Yeah. And then you get those people who, when you become comfortable, like me, I have come to the point where, like, I'm okay with not dating or not pursuing anybody because I'm okay with being by myself. Like, I'm chilling right now. Like, I don't need the company of a person. Like, I don't need the headache right now. But some people don't know how to just chill out and be alone. They feel like they have to be with someone, so they go from one situation to the next situation. No matter how bad they turn out, they gotta be with somebody in order to feel that satisfaction.
The boy. Yep. You're right.
That's right. That's so true. And it's so wrong. It's so wrong or whatever. Like, you ain't doing nothing but you jumping from one thing to another and you don't even know yourself. Like, it's just a lot. And then the thing about it, what makes it even worse is because when you're not real with yourself about that situation, and then you jump to another situation, you're involving another person into the issues that you have with yourself. So now that's you giving that other person a battle that they are not gonna win, because you cannot win a battle when somebody's going through things within themselves. It don't matter how many Louis purses you buy, how many dinner dates you go on, how much money you spend, how much you make they ass fucking come 30,000 times and you giving them the good dick and all that. All that shit does not matter when a person is dealing with issues within themselves. And then when you're not real about those issues and you bring another person into that because you jump from situation to situation, now you putting a whole bunch of mountains on that person to where now that person is going through a whole bunch of unnecessary shit. And it's just like it's not right to to that individual or whatever. People got to be real with themselves before anything else can flourish into what it needs to be.
Yeah, and I think a lot of that stuff starts when we're kids. Like just like think about it. Like when you see women who like hop from relationship to relationship, most chicks like that usually didn't have a father figure around. So they're looking for that love from a guy, because when you grow up, and I look at it like when you grow up and your dad is there, and like if you come from a family that's whole, you get the perception of what a man is supposed to be because you watch your father and how your father treats your mama. Mm-hmm. So when you get older as a woman, you be like, okay, well. I see sometimes why they're daddy's little girls, because you look for that guy who's going to be like your dad, who's going to treat you like how your dad treated your mom. So if you see that daddy always brought flowers home, or daddy always did this and he made sure we was this, you're going to look for them kind of qualities in your guy. But if you come from a broken home and you see, well, daddy was a drunk and daddy always beat on mama, that's the type of shit you gravitate to. So you look for a toxic situation. Even though you shouldn't be in toxic situations, that's what you find yourself into, because that's all you know. That's what you grew up around. So if you're not causing havoc in your relationship, it ain't love, because this is the only love you've seen. This is the only love you know. Your love is violent because...
So are you saying crazy chicks are crazy because they don't know how to love any other way?
Basically.
No, I'm serious. That's what I'm asking.
Crazy love.
That's a big question.
Crazy love,
wisdom, man.
And it go the same way for dudes. Like if you grew up and you seen that your brother was a player and he never treated women right. And your daddy was the same way, and all your uncle did was beat on your auntie. These are the only role models that you have. So you figured the only way to show my love is to treat you bad, or is to slap you in your face when I feel like you're not listening to me.
Yeah, to be territorial.
Right. It's the only way you know how to show your love, because this is all you saw. If your daddy was aggressive with you, you feel like, well, when I have a kid, in order for me to get him to do what I want him to do, I must be aggressive and show him that I'm not playing out the gate. When that ain't, some people don't respond that way. That's how you end up growing up, and you be like, oh, well, Pops beat on me, so when I get old enough, either I'm going to whoop his ass or I'm going to shoot him, because he playing with the wrong one. But this is all you shown me my entire life. So now I don't know how to love you any other way besides to beat you.
Right.
Damn.
Right. See, what it is as parents, a lot of times parents forget, because you get so much caught up into life, you forget that you are your child's first example of what a man is or what a woman is. You know what I'm saying? Like single fathers, and I'll take my situation. I'll use myself as an example. Like, I'm a single dad raising 2 girls. You know what I mean? So first and foremost, I look at it as, and always have since they was young, even when I was with their mother, I'm their first example of what a real man is. It is up to me to show them before they even think about getting out into that world and seeing what it is, because like how Fresh said, and it's truth behind that, or whatever, that cycle can continue or whatever based on what that child is seeing and soaking up, because children are sponges. Yeah, children are sponges. They're going to soak up what's around them. So it's our job as parents to show them and be that first example, because, and it goes back to like how we say, first impression means a lot. You are your child's first impression on what a real man is or a real woman. You gotta lay down that foundation strong. So even when they do get out there, as long as you lay down that strong foundation, they may stray, because everybody got to live life and learn from it. Learn from their mistakes. They may stray, but as long as you lay down that strong foundation of what a real man or real woman is for your child, son or daughter, even if they stray, they'll still have that strong foundation to refer back to and be like, hold on, I'm tripping. This is not what I deserve. But if they never had that strong foundation from the beginning, they don't have nothing to reference back to. So now they just find themselves in all types of different situations because they lost. And they got to find themselves from trial and error before they could get on that right path. You know what I'm saying? Like Fresh said, sometimes it starts from the beginning, the home, and building that foundation to go right.
Yeah, I agree.
Man, we get deep in the man cave today, brother.
You supposed to.
And I have to think that.
Can we pause that? I don't want to get that deep in nobody's man cave.
Yo, we all secure enough in our manhood, man. We ain't gotta go through the pause.
I might have to agree with him, though. That was pause. That was kind of pause.
Okay, we're going to pause on that one. We're going to pause on that one.
We need a sound bite. We just need
I'm working on it.
There we go. We're going to pause on that one. All right, so you know what? Even better than the sound bite, Tone, take us to a song break or whatever, and let's go with our boy. Let's get real manly on them, since we got to pause real quick, which I totally get it, brothers. Let's go get real manly on them, Tone. Let's go to our boy Plies. Let's go to Plies.
What we doing? 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 I'ma ask you straight up. Like, I ain't really trying to be funny, but I see you on your way and give you gas money. Cause I ain't pressed on this end about no pussy, honey. Cause I don't really need shit from you. Told me come scoop you up and I did that. I told you I ain't with the games and I meant that. And after certain type of hours on chit chat. But when the sun go down and when the shit happens. What we doing? 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 I'ma ask you straight up. Is you fucking or what? Is you fucking or what? Is you fucking or what? Talk to me, let me know. Is you fucking or what? 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 Talk to me, let me know. Is you fucking or what? Hope you ain't got me on a humble. Cause if you do, you can pipe up. I ain't trying to waste your time, baby. I just ain't with the pump faking. Oh, you tired or you sleeping? Trying to show me you ain't easy. You can do it like easy. Just lock the door when you leave. Huh? What we doing? 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 I'ma ask you straight up. Is you fucking or what? Is you fucking or what? Is you fucking or what? Talk to me, let me know. Is you fucking or what? 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 Talk to me, let me know. Is you fucking or what? I'm just trying to beat your brakes off. Get your butt boogie naked, baby, take off. I'm just trying to beat your brakes off. Get your butt boogie naked, baby, take off. I ain't trying to tone wrestle. I'm just trying to get an answer. If you ain't, then you ain't, that's cool. If you is, then let's make it happen. What we doing? 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 I'ma ask you straight up. Is you fucking or what? Is you fucking or what? Is you fucking or what? Talk to me, let me know. Is you fucking or what? 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 Talk to me, let me know. Is you fucking or what?
There we go. There we go. There we go. Back in the cave. Man cave, baby. Great first hour, man. If you just tuned in, you know, the topic of the show is how long are you willing to wait before you're intimate with the thing you're dealing with? The first hour, and you know, as always, we always have two topics for the show, you know, switch it up. But
right.
before we go into the second topic, fellas, I mean, I want to do a little. I want to pace for a little minute before we get back in that man cave mode that we be in. I want to do a little show skit, you know what I'm saying, for the listeners. What y'all think about that?
Go for it.
Okay. Now, I like to call this skit Smash or Pass. Smash or Pass. Okay, now, what we're going to do here is we're going to go around the round table, around the man cave, around the cave, and everybody's going to name a female. Matter of fact, we'll make it even better. Everybody's going to name 3 females. And you're going to choose which host you want to ask. Would you smash or pass? Once you give your answer, you give a reason why you would smash or a reason why you would pass. Now, this could be any woman. It could be any woman. She doesn't have to be in the industry. We gonna go real with it all the way around the table, all the way around the cave, because that's what we do in the cave. We keep it real, uncut, uncensored, straight raw. It could be a female that we all know. It could be a female in the industry. It could be a female wherever. That's how we gonna do it. So we're gonna start. Let's start with the gentleman. Being that, you know, he came in late, a little late within the first hour. Let's start with the gentleman of the cave. Let's start with Gator.
Wow.
Let's start with Gator. We're gonna start with you, Gator. All right. So I want you to ask Gator. Give him 3 different women. 3 different women.
Different women.
Where he
Real
smashed. Whatever women you choose to give him. That's how we doing it. It's no woman is off limits. Whatever woman she could be, man, she could be part of the station. It don't matter. It's no rules in the cave. It's no rules in the cave. 3 women, ask him will he smash or pass, and then Gator, you got to give a reason why you would smash or pass. So it's on you, brother.
So
now, why gotta be the first one?
Because you
was late.
now.
You was late. That's why.
You were late.
church.
You were late. That's why.
I
All
had
right.
church today.
So, I don't care. no, but all right. So I'm not gonna ask you. I'm not gonna ask you anybody that's part of the station because I don't want to put you on the spot like that and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
But all right, first, everybody I'm gonna ask you. They're gonna be people everybody knows. So whatever answer you give, you know this. It's up to you. All right. First person, fictitious person. Would you smash Olivia Pope, knowing everything you know about her right now?
I'd be scared, but yeah, I would.
You gonna not Kerry Washington, but Olivia Pope.
Yeah,
Olivia Pope.
I'll smash her dad.
You can't dash from
because
Olivia,
Pop's
though,
gonna be after me. You know Pop's gonna come after me, so I ain't got time to deal with Pops. That's gonna be crazy, man.
But you can't get away from Pops, though, bro. You can't. Like,
but
if Olivia can't find you, Pops will find you, bro. It's happening.
Right, somebody gonna find you.
Between moms, dads, and pops, they gonna find you, dog. It's
gonna be a wrap.
After you smash, you gonna get a bullet to the head by somebody.
Like that quick.
That quick. You ain't.
All right, second person. In 2015, she got outed for not being who she claimed she was. But would you still smash Rachel Dolezal?
Good one.
You still smash.
Wait, who?
Rachel
I'm
Dolezal.
late. Who?
You forgot?
She was the president of the
NAACP. Bring me up to speed.
She was the president of the NAACP. She swore up and down she was black. She had the whole black backstory, the whole 9 yards. But in 2015, her white mom and dad came out the woodworks and basically exposed her for not being biracial or anything of that nature. That she is 100% a white woman.
White.
She is the definition of cultural appropriation.
See, I don't do that too much. So, yeah, I wouldn't smash.
You gonna pass or smash?
Nah, I'm a pass on that one.
You gonna pass on that one? All right. Now, this is a question that comes across everybody's desk, and with her recent talk of possibly running for presidency, would you smash Oprah Winfrey? Now, I'm gonna put a twist on it.
For the money. I mean,
no. I'm gonna put a twist on it. Would you smash Color Purple Oprah Winfrey?
Oh, there we go. Would you hop on, say I'm home now, baby. I'm home now. Baby, home. I'm home now, baby.
Wow.
Yeah. Would you smash?
To get to the money, you gotta smash Color Purple.
What y'all doing?
Yes, that's what we doing.
Doing today.
We talking about makeup and all. She's not dolled up with Color Purple Oprah.
She come to your house saying you can get this pussy.
You gotta enjoy it. You gotta smash. You gotta enjoy it, brother. You gotta be in that shit like, yeah. Take this shit right here with your old ass. Yeah, all that.
I'm gonna let you have that. I'm gonna pass on that one.
So you gonna pass that 1.5 mil?
No. That's 1.5 bill, bro. We talking.
1.5. Shit, I smash for that. Goddamn it! I better get the fuck. Goddamn it! Shut the hell up.
Really, I'm cool. I'm shucking and jiving like a coon that night, bro. I'm sorry.
That's right, damn it. That's right. Fuck that. Fuck that. I don't like being poor.
I got gold, bro.
That's right.
Bro.
That's right, goddamn it. That's right. Fuck.
All right.
I just can't.
So,
I can't.
You'll smash.
You can't.
So
No, I'm good.
You'll smash the woman who could possibly get you killed if you didn't
Exactly.
do her good. But you gonna pass.
Hey,
with
at
the
least
woman
I can look
that's
her
gonna
in the
take care-
face.
Not for long, because you're going to be dead.
I'm just saying, I look her in the face, but the whole time my mind is just seeing dollar signs, bro.
Exactly.
Dollar signs.
Yup. I'll be like, fuck that. I tell her how good she look and everything. Yeah, baby.
Next.
So I'm talking about, you know you bad. You know you bad.
And she gonna cook you a great meal because she a big woman afterwards, bruh. So you
That's
gonna
right.
get fucked and fed and financially taken care of, bruh.
That's right. That's
I'm
right.
let y'all handle that then.
Look.
I guarantee you, Stedman hit that during the Color Purple years, and he still set today.
I bet he did. I bet he did too.
I'm a different breed.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
That
You a
is why
different breed, all right.
That's why you are single and broke.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
You won't
Bet-
take one for
bet-
the team.
That's right. You got to take it for the team. Bet after
I
me or
got
Tone
savage.
smash. Bet after me or Tone smash, and we got that $1.5 billion. Bet you be like, yo, what up, fellas? What we doing? It's like, yeah, so you could have had this if you just would have smashed, man.
You could have been dictating the funds, bruh. Now you got to see what we gonna give you.
That's
I
right.
got standards too. A standard way of living. That
You
I
damn right. You damn right. That's right.
I got kids to take care of, bruh. Sometimes as a parent, you got to do things you don't want to do. I mean, think about it, bruh. There's women out here right now who's currently sitting in a $56 motel doing what she has to do to make sure her kids are well taken care of. So who am I to say that I'm going to turn down this Harpo beating on woman who happens to be able to provide for me and my family as a whole?
That's right.
My kids will be taken care of because I went and laid the pipe on this woman.
That's right.
But you ain't finna convince me though. You go ahead.
Oh, nah.
And handle your business. And I'm a wife on the sideline.
I'm gonna pull on your heartstrings real quick. You go ahead and you lay down with this woman one night, and she takes care of all your legal fees to get your daughter back. Would you do it?
Why you gotta do all that though? See,
would you do it?
Ladies,
would you do it? Would you do it? Would you do it? The question is still the same. Would you smash Color Purple Oprah? Would you do it? All up in that pussy, all in it.
Doing it for your daughter, bro.
Hello, my connection is bad.
Doing it for your daughter, bro.
Man, listen.
Get all up in grandma. You got to smash
all
grandma for your daughter.
All in it. And you got to think about it, too. She was locked up for years, so you know that shit tight and right. Man, what if she got some good pussy? What if she got some good pussy? What if you like, damn, I ain't know this shit was that good?
Something is wrong with y'all, man. Bruh.
The same, bro. She need loving too, bro.
That's right. Old women need loving too, man. You have you don't know what good loving is till you had an old woman riding you, looking at your ass with her gray hair, talking about motherfucker.
No.
Take this.
No.
Wait a minute. I need to check right now. Could you stop that?
Oh my God. What in the hell?
Tell you, boy. That Color Purple, boy, that movie's still selling. They went on Broadway and everything. They went on Broadway. They got Fantasia to play in and shit. Man, that shit still, man, she's still getting checks from that movie.
That's because Fantasia looked like a slave.
Wow.
Fantasia.
Wow.
Told you crazy.
No, seriously though, like at times Fantasia do look like
shit.
She look like she should be one of Chicken George's kids from Roots, bro.
Oh shit. He said like Chicken George.
She looked like kids and other kids Kizzy's other sister.
Oh shit.
That's
Oh,
that is
oh shit. Yo.
You can find him and Tone
Until you do right by me. Who's that? Until you do right by me, everything you do is gonna fail.
Chicken George. Wow.
Chicken George. Oh shit. All right, Gator. Well, it's your turn now, bro. It's your turn now to pick one of us that you want to ask the question to, man. We're gonna go around the cave. Oh shit, this is crazy. This is crazy.
Man, I don't know where to go with it because my mind all messed up now.
Your mom, you got to regroup now?
You got to thinking about
you got to regroup.
I got to reboot.
You got to regroup.
Think about that last question, dog.
Yo, man. I'm saying, man, you gotta, like it happens, bro.
That's a bad image. I'm
saying.
You was gonna get me too.
Yeah, I mean, this is what it is, man. Like, you don't want to smash that $1 billion foot, man. I mean, you know. No, it's just a no.
Yeah, I'll come back in.
You go, okay.
No.
All right, you just can't.
Shit. It's on Cal. Cal, you go ahead now.
It's on me. Okay, all right, it's on me. All right, so I'm going to ask Tone. I'm going to give Tone 3 different women. All right, Tone. My first woman is Whoopi Goldberg. Would you smash? And I'm not talking about Ghost Whoopi where she had the perm or Sister Act Whoopi where she was looking a little. I'm talking about comic relief Whoopi Goldberg. Comic relief. I'm talking about yeah, when she was with Billy Crystal and Robin Williams, the comic relief Whoopi Goldberg. Ashy lips, nappy twist.
Nah, bro, I can't do it, dog. Jesus won't let me do it, dog. Jesus won't let me do it.
He said Jesus won't let him do it.
Jesus won't let me do it, bro. The minute I try to walk in the crib, bro, gonna grab me by my arm and say, "This ain't for you. This ain't your test. This ain't your test."
Oh God, he said Jesus, man. I mean, she was on the come up there. She was getting them checks, man. You know, you don't know what could have transpired.
The Lord is my shepherd. He will not lead me astray, bro. He's not gonna
let you do it. He ain't gonna let you do it. He ain't gonna let you do it.
Wrong room, bro. Wrong room.
Wrong room. It just can't happen. Ashy lip. That's her. She had the ashy lip, man. Ashy lip. Her lips was always ashy around that time. I don't know what the hell. But, like, it was like, yo, what the fuck? Like, why she get some Vaseline on them shits or something? Like, what the hell you doing? Stand up, your shit looking all ashy and shit. Like, I didn't know what the fuck was going on in that era.
It's good. Nah, not Whoopi, dog. Can't do Whoopi, dog.
Oh, shit. Okay, he said he can't do Whoopi. All right. Now, okay, I got one for you. Another one. Okay. Would you smash Michelle A? Miss Chalet? Now, before you answer, remember, Miss Chalet is the baby mother of Suge Knight.
I know who she is.
And yeah, I had to throw that disclosure on it because two of her baby fathers is profound gangsters. And
I mean, Dre wasn't really a gangster.
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Not really a gangster, but you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what, bro? Am I smashing her during the Death Row years, or am I smashing her while she's still connected to Suge and Dre, but she wanna give you the pussy badly? Like she listen, Tone, I wanna give you this pussy, and I wanna fucking do all types of motherfucking things to you, but when I leave here, I have to go home to Suge, and I gotta go, meet with Dre. But you can do whatever you want to me for tonight, because I want. See, if it's while Suge was in jail, yeah.
That's why I said.
Yeah.
That's why I had to give you the disclosure. I had to give you the disclosure before you answered.
If it was while Suge was in jail, then yeah, I you know what I'm saying, we do it on a Sunday. You know, do it on a Sunday.
On a Sunday.
Damn.
On a Sunday.
Sunday.
Any other day, I can't do it, dog. Can't do it. It's
shit.
I'm not built for that.
Oh man, not built for it. Not built for it. I mean, she could blow. She could blow too. I mean, like, hey, you never know what could go down.
Sunday.
The other day.
You never know. You never know what could go down. Okay, I'm gonna take it way back for you now. I'm gonna give you somebody real. I'm gonna go. Okay. Would you smash Betty White?
Hell yeah.
Golden Girls.
Yes.
Betty White. You smash Betty White?
You like she had fun, bruh.
If you smash her, you might as well smash with the what?
Don't say you smash Betty White, boy. That's what I'm talking about.
Betty was the shit, dog. She was fun, dog. She's funny.
Don't smash the Golden Girl.
Out of all three chicks you named, dog, Betty's the safest. I ain't got to worry about, nothing happening to me when it's all said and done. You know what I'm saying?
Nothing.
Like Miss Chalet, you don't know who should got watching her. You don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, we might be all good on Sunday, and then next thing you know, it's some random dude just rides up on me like, hey, man, like, yeah, I got, yeah, I don't know. But
oh, shit.
And I forgot, and Whoopi, like, bro, after a certain point in time, dog, you might as well just, bro. After a certain
caught
point,
up in the lock.
Right, something's not gonna pan out right, dog.
Oh shit!
You gonna cheat on Whoopi, dog? Cause you gonna cheat.
Oh shit!
Wow.
Yo, I never knew. I never thought I'd see the day when Betty White is the top ringer, number one draft pick. Yo, oh shit! Shout out to Betty White, Golden Girl, man. Cold Death Radio. Oh shit! Oh, that's God. Gator, man, you ready now, brother? Are you rejuvenated? You good?
What's wrong?
You good, Gator?
What's wrong with y'all, man? Betty White. Wow.
Oh, I'm saying, man.
Wow.
I'm saying, man. Yo, this is how we do it on the Man Cave, baby. You know how we do. Know how we do, man. Nothing is safe in the cave. Nothing is safe in the cave.
All right. Well, shout out to the Jacksonville Jaguars. They up 14-10 going into halftime. So,
shout out.
Did you see that fight that almost just happened?
Nah, bruh. I just quickly checked online and checked the score real quick.
Ooh. This getting real.
Couldn't watch the game at first because the girls wouldn't go to sleep. They knocked out now. So, but anyway. But Jacob, you need time to think about your three choices.
I mean, you still need time. We could take a break, man. We could take a little break.
No. Now, what we going to do is we going to go ahead and talk about the question of the week while he getting his mind right. Now, I went and presented the question of the week to you guys earlier this week just to, give you a gauge of what's been going on. But the question is, since we're talking about, a lot of relationships and commitments here on the Man Cave lately, we haven't talked about the most important commitment to every black man in the world, and that is the commitment to their barber. So, question that came across the table yesterday was, is it considered cheating having a second barber on deck just in case your regular barber ain't there?
Oh, you
Well.
talking about all the time?
Just having a second barber. Because, like, okay.
Just in case.
So, me personally, I have this dilemma. I happen to work during the time frame when normal barbershops are open. So, my normal barber, I can't always get to him like I want to. One, he works in the hood, but my job is, like, way out in the suburbs. So, it's going to take me almost an hour to even get to him. So, if I get off at 5, shop closes at 5:30, I can never get to him. And then Saturdays, well, any black man that's been to a barbershop on Saturday knows that if you ain't there by 7 o'clock in the morning, you might as well just go ahead and scratch it. And then most shops are closed on Sundays and Mondays because that's their least busiest days, so they close Sunday, Mondays.
Right.
So I have a barber on backup. And I'm sitting here in the barber chair, and I'm like, okay, this is not the dude that normally cut my hair. When me and him have conversations, it's awkward conversations. It's like, yeah, bro, you don't need to know about my life. Just cut my hair and raise the bout. So I'm sitting here talking to my boy, and he's like, this your regular barber, dog? I was like, no, dog, I just come here every once in a while. So you cheating on your barber, dog? Like, what you mean? Like, dog, you cheating on your barber. You can't cheat on your barber like that. And I'm like, I'm not cheating on my barber, dog. I'm just going to get my hair cut by another dude. Okay, so when your girl ain't giving you no pussy and you go get pussy from somebody else, is you cheating on your girl? I was like, yeah. So a dude who intimately cuts your hair, he gets to know your scalp like nobody else does, and you go give your scalp to somebody else. You cheating on your barber, dog. So I want to know, do y'all think that's cheating if you have a backup barber?
I know how
I don't
barbers feel about it.
I mean, I honestly, man, listen, it takes a good minute to find a good barber that can cut your hair the way you want, just like we go through a process, you know what I'm saying? You have some dudes, so when you find a barber that cuts your hair the way you step out that chair, it's like, okay, there we go, I'm the shit. You know what I'm saying? It takes a little second to find that. You know what I'm saying? So, of course, we honor that. So, but if your barber is either his schedule clashes with yours clashes with his at the same time, as a man, you're still responsible for properly grooming yourself and keeping yourself looking a certain way. So, if you have to have a barber that you gotta call in those dire need times, I don't feel it's cheating on your barber. I feel it's just being properly prepared as a man or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like a spare tire. I'm not going to use that spare tire unless it's in dire need and I'm on the highway, shit blew out, I got to get home. I'm going to throw the spare on. That spare tire, I'm not going to ride on that spare tire for the next 2 weeks. And you know what I'm saying? I'm going to ride on that spare tire for a day, 2 days at the most. And I'm putting my reliable tire that I've been using and having make and model back on to do the job that it's been doing properly. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel it's being prepared or whatever, because I'm not going to walk around looking crazy or whatever, you know what I'm saying, because your schedule is clashing, mine clashing, and now I'm walking around looking all crazy for the next couple of, I got to look a certain way, just like a female got to look a certain way. And to compare it to the relationship thing, like you said, listen, at the end of the day, at the end of it all, yes, I don't condone cheating. I don't. But I'm going to say this. I'm going to just keep it all the way 100. If your woman is not doing the shit she need to motherfucking do, and you communicating with her, you being that good nigga, you this, that, you trying to get her back on point, you yada, 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 this, that, you giving her that. You not trying to go and dip and do this and do that. But if she giving you the fucked up thing, oh, fuck you, yada, yada, all types of whatever, and this goes both ways, because women can front all the fuck they want, but a woman will do the same shit. The difference is you will never find out. The difference is you'll never find out that your woman did it, because women are great. Fuck good. Women are great at cheating. And if you will never find out if your woman kept communicating with you about spending time with her, because a woman doesn't have to cheat necessarily for sex. She can cheat just for quality time. She can cheat just to be spoiled. She can cheat just for communication, and that's all it would be. The dude would never get that cookie, but that's still a form of cheating, but you'll never know. So women can front all they want. People can front all the fuck they want. If you keep communicating with your motherfucking significant other about something that's wrong and the other party is like, fuck you, whatever, not trying to do whatever, eventually that other party going to step out and get it from somewhere else. And that's just real. So,
okay,
I don't think it's cheating. I don't think it's cheating.
In other words, you just step out on your barber whenever you want to.
Right, that's what it sounds like you saying, but what? Okay,
if you got to, if you got
a guy on the side.
I'm not gonna walk around looking. I ain't gonna walk around looking fucked up when I don't have to. When it's like, listen, goddamn it.
but my thing is this though, like your barber. First of all, it takes you a long time to find somebody you can trust with your head.
That's true.
Like, to me, your girl and your barber are the only two people you'll trust with your head. One has one head, one has the other. Okay?
Facts.
So to have a second barber on deck, to me, I honestly feel like, dude, I put in too much work with this barber. I figured out his schedule. I worked my way to the point where I don't even have to call you, bro, or have to, like I come in, boom, I'm next to the chair. I done tipped you a little bit more because you done got me right and crispy. You done let me skip the line on some days. So this one particular scheduling issue that I currently have right now is the only reason why I can't get to you. I feel like I need to make that happen. Because, I went to somebody yesterday. Yeah, he cut me decent, and it's cool, but it didn't feel like the way I felt when I get out my regular barber's chair. Like, I don't even have to look in the mirror no more because I know this nigga got my shit the way it needs to be, and I'm quickly pulling out my phone to put myself on Snapchat, Facebook, the whole 9 yards because I just got trimmed, and I'm going to go home and get me some trim. Like, when you go to the second barber, it's like, all right, I got my hair cut, but now, the whole time, I'm like the way the chicks is when they got somebody new who doing their hair. I don't like how she cut my bangs. I don't like how she tied my hair up. I don't like, that's how I feel with this. Like, I feel like I need to go to my barber, apologize to him for getting my hair cut by somebody else, and then pay him to recut my hair that's already cut, because I feel like I did it wrong. You know what I'm saying?
But then you're going to have a feeling. Every time you sit down in your barber chair, the back of his head gonna be like, yeah, that nigga let his cut his hair. I'm finna get this.
But that brings me to the second. That brings me to the second half of the conversation. What if your backup barber? No. But what if your backup barber does a better job than your main barber? Now you've been with your main barber for 10 years. 10, 15 years.
See?
You randomly sit somebody else's chair because you in a rush.
See?
You go with your brother, your cousin, then you go to their shop. You say, yeah, man, my boy said he'll get you in real quick. And then he cuts you fantastical. Like, your shit ain't been this crisp in years. You know what I'm saying?
See? Now you got to switch the roles. Now you got to switch the roles. Now.
So good. Your haircut is so good that you walk out the barbershop and you immediately start flirting with the first woman you see, and you know you're on your way to your wedding.
See? Now you may have to alternate. Now you may have to be like, all right, I got loyalty over here, but this motherfucker got me looking crazy. Got me looking. I'm fresh to death. The other dude, okay, I'm fresh with him. No complaints. I'm definitely fresh. I know I'm good. But this motherfucker got a certain glow. It's a certain glow about when I step out of this chair. Now I got to alternate. Now I'll determine which barber I'm going to depending on the occasion and the situation. If I'm, you know what I'm saying? If I got an award show, I got to go with the new barber. If I got an interview or just, some dinner, I'm going to go to my regular traditional barber. It depends. I mean, shit happens. That's life.
Okay, I just got a text message from one of my homegirls, and she said, and I quote, going to a different barber is like having a side chick on the side. I honestly believe that anybody who has no problem with going to a different barber, hairstylist, or anything of that nature has no problem stepping out on they mate. Me personally, I only go to somebody else that's already family if I must get it done by somebody else.
But what if your barber ain't there? Like, that was my situation. Like, I went to my barber.
This is the funny part. My barber wasn't there. No, my barber was the guy who was cutting my hair. It's a dude that came in. His barber wasn't there. He is getting ready to go to work, and then he is going to Minnesota for the week after work. So he wanted to get his hair cut. He walked through the door. He asked for his barber. It's like, no, he ain't coming in today. That nigga immediately turned around, got in the car, and left. He refused to let anybody else cut his hair. So he is about to be in Minnesota
looking crazy.
Looking crazy because he will not cheat on his barber.
Looking crazy. Now all the wedding pictures gonna have him looking like oh, he ain't even go to the barber shop before he came to the wedding. Who man is that? See, why he come like that? See, I'm not trying to be that guy.
But he might get an out-of-town barber instead. Because if he get a barber in Minnesota, it's not bad. It's a one-time thing.
I had a weekly appointment with my barber. I had a weekly appointment. So every time I went down there, my appointment was up. Well, I had to go out of town. So I went to my barber, and my barber wasn't there. They said, yo, he left early for the day. Like, dang. So his boys, like, we know all the barbers up in the shop. So his boy was like, yo, I'll cut your hair, dog. I know what's going on. Come on, let me cut your hair. Just don't tell your barber I cut your hair.
It'd be awkward, dude. Like, I would never let somebody in the same shop cut my hair.
Yeah, now that right there, that's
look, but then
I wouldn't do that.
Time you walk in there to get your hair cut for your barber, they all looking at you.
Right,
like,
they all look at you like,
do he already know you told him?
Right.
But they all
now see that I wouldn't do. I would not go to another barber. I would not go to another barber in the same shop as my barber. That's just a whole different. That's just like we comparing it to relationships. That's just like you
asking the homie
cheating on your wife with the next door neighbor.
No,
I'm not going to.
No, that's like cheating on your wife with the sister that she kicks it with. Like
that she right.
See, my deal was this was my deal. I done been to this barbershop for years. Me and my brother hooked me up. He was like, "Yo, it's a shop right over there by you." For the longest, I was leaving my apartment and going downtown. My brother was like, "It's a barbershop right across the street. That's where I go." So he took me over there, introduced me to him. I've been going or whatever. I walk in there, like, I already seen that everybody in there can cut. I be paying attention to stuff like that. Like, I want to see how good these jokers cut up is here. Okay, they all got a little pretty nice, depending on, because like Cal said, it depends on your barber. It take a minute to find a good one that's going to cut your hair straight. So I was like, man, and that was the situation. I was going out of town to my sister's wedding, actually. And so I was like, man, I got to get a cut. And I knew that if I came down here, I wasn't going to be able to get nothing. I was going to look crazy because the barbers, I'm going to be quiet. But so I was like, forget it. I'm just going to go and get my cut. And they be joking, like they be joking in there anyway. They was in there cracking up, like, yeah, Nick, eyes ain't here, bruh. He ain't here. What you gonna do? Woo, woo, woo. I'm like, man, forget it. How about one of y'all do my hair real quick? So he's like, I ain't got nobody. I ain't got no more appointments today. Jump in the seat. I jumped in the seat. And that's when the shit started talking. They started talking shit. Oh, what did you find out? Oh boy, it's gonna be a problem, dog. You better not say nothing. But then when I went back, the next time I went to get my hair cut, I walked in, like I swear to God, I put this on my daughter. I walked through the door, and you know, some barbers had that little bell that's on the door. And, that he had a bell on the door. I walked through that mug. It's like ding, 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 and it's like everybody in the shop just turned and looked at me like, oh shit.
Cause they wanted to see what was going to happen. They wanted to see. They was waiting for your ass to come back. Yep.
They was waiting to see where you were gonna go. And who you.
They was waiting for your ass.
My boy standing up, and that's what happened too. So my boy standing up, the one that cut my hair when Oz wasn't there. He standing up pointing at himself. I was like, man, we all stop all that.
They was waiting. They was waiting to see where you was going to go.
I was in here last week. I had to leave early. What happened?
Right.
Yeah, he want to know. See, look, he want to just like how if your girl know you cheated, she still want the confession. He want the confession. He want to know, like, what? Tell me what happened.
I already heard, but I just want to hear it from your mouth.
Me and you got this relationship. I want to hear it from you. It happens like that because, like you said, even though you know they all can cut and they all got skills, just like a woman, you chose that barber. Even knowing they all got skills, you chose him. That's just like when you going out and you in the club. 9 times out of 10, fine women be together. They travel together. But you chose the one in the red dress with the red heels. So now y'all dating and shit.
You got to work that all night. You can't.
You know what I'm saying? You can't go back. You know her friends is fine, but you can't be like, okay, well I'm gonna go holler at the one in the blue dress now. Nah, you got to stick with that. You got to ride it out.
Know where it is, man. It'd be hard.
What it is.
Because my sister tell me all the time how she get upset that she go talk to one dude and the other friend was the better choice.
What?
Oh yeah. Women. Listen. Yeah.
Wait.
I done had some confession. I done had. Okay, say that again, so okay.
Maybe I missed it. Say it again.
She talked to a dude and get upset because she find out that the other one was the better choice. So it's like if all three of us go out, okay, after having side conversations while we all hanging out, and you and her click, she's upset because she started talking to me, so she can't just jump and start talking to you without getting labeled. Dang. You got to ride it out. Or just leave everybody alone. And hopefully 3 years later, she run into you.
And that, but you know what? That's also how. That's also how That's also how a woman will be dealing with one guy, but then that other guy will be the quote unquote friend who eventually wound up getting the pussy anyway.
Quote unquote.
Quote unquote.
That's my brother.
I don't. It might sound messed up. It might sound whatever. But I'm sorry. I just had too many different situations where that shit panned out, and not for nothing, that also panned out with me as well. So it's like a woman that has so many male friends and all these brothers, and they all my brothers, and I love them all, and I love them all. And no, this is. I'm like, I'm in the back of my mind. I'm like, listen. You got a 2-brother minimum to me, goddammit. If it's anything past 2 brothers, I'm really yeah. You got a 2-brother minimum. You can't be telling me all 10 of these dudes you love so dearly, but none of them is your biological brother, but they all your brothers. This and that. Listen, I'm sorry. I'm not built like that. I'm not gonna tell you. I'm gonna be honest with you from the door. Listen, you give me 2. Who's your brother's brothers? The rest of them, I don't know. I'm not gonna not saying I'm gonna be like, I ain't fucking with you, fuck that. But I'm going to make it known to you so you can never say Cal didn't tell you. I'm going to make it known to you, and I'm going to let you decipher what's what. But I'm not going to sugarcoat it and act like, oh, I'm fine with it and oh, with this and that. No, I'm going to tell you from the door. I'm going to be very honest with you about it. I'm going to let you handle how you feel, but I'm not going to sugarcoat a damn thing. And anytime anything surface, I'm going to bring it directly to you so you can never, ever say, Cal did not tell you. For real. Because women do that shit, man. Why can't we? Listen, there ain't no special rules for women to do something and then as a man, nah, listen, I'm too honest for that shit. Like, I don't bite my tongue for nothing. No, any woman that ever known me could never say, oh, Cal never told me that, or oh, I didn't know, or Cal act like, nah, they gonna be like, yeah, Cal told me that shit. Like, damn, like, okay, yeah, Cal did say that shit. Oh, shit. And this is why all the women friends that I ever had, whether we had relationships or not, to this day, they all still fuck with me and be like, nah, Cal's a good motherfucker, because I always keep it real, regardless of whatever the fuck that shit gonna come after that.
And women respect that shit, too. Mm-hmm. And that's what dudes don't understand. Like, if you straight up and straightforward, honest, regardless of what it may be, shit, you might still be able to do whatever.
And that ties back to the original topic.
Yeah.
Right. That ties back to the original topic. There's no need for anybody to ever put a time stamp on anything when it comes to sexual relationships, because if you just keep it honest, keep it on the table, and just handle your business, what you want will always happen. If you want a long-term relationship, you're going to get a long-term relationship. If you just want to find them, fuck them, and flee them, honestly, you'll get that, because she might be down with that. She might be down with just smashing on a Sunday. Like, hey, I'm a busy Monday through Friday. Right, but and we don't. We always, as men, we are scared for the rejection. Men do not know how to handle rejection. So we do everything in our power to avoid the rejection from even happening. So we'll lie, we'll manipulate. We won't even bring up things that are going on, because we know that these things should cause a rejection, but we don't allow the women the opportunity to do that. I'm going to give you a prime example. Particular lady that I worked with did not even look at her in this shape or form in the beginning. We had a work function outing. This is not a current job. This is an old job. We had a work function outing. During that work function outing, we actually had conversations about stuff that was not work-related at all, and we got to know each other a little bit better. Because of that, she started looking at me differently, and I did. I did not even know that she was not looking for a relationship, but she had no problem with just getting, somebody to fuck on every once in a while. She is married. Not happily married, just married. Okay? Just married. So she was like, well, I'm only free on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. We can get down on these days if you want to. What? You?
Wow.
Okay. I'm not against it. Okay. Let's fine. And we did the Tuesday and Wednesday thing for a couple of years. This is before me and Teresa got together. But, well, let me stop lying. Half of it was before we got together. The other half rolled into while we were together. But not gonna lie about it. We wasn't married yet. That much I can say. We just got together. But it was the fact of the matter, though, is I never looked at it as a possibility. But because keeping it honest, saying, hey, she said, hey, I got a husband. That's not what we're here talking about, is it? I need dick. He's not giving me dick. Do you want to give me dick? I will gladly take dick from you. Okay.
Let me provide the service.
Damn.
Fine. I'll give you dick after 12 o'clock at night.
You sound like you were scared. Well, fine.
Because I was never in a situation where a woman flatly came out and told me this is what she wants. That's the thing. It was always let me lead and let her make the decision of whether or not she's going to follow. That has always been the situation. But for a woman to come out and to say, this is what I want, this is what I need. If you have a problem with this, I understand, but this is all I want right now. Don't make it any more than what it is.
Yeah.
That's grown folk shit. That's a mutual agreement. You know what it is. You know what I'm saying? This is what it is. This is what it's about. This is what I need. This is what I want. Are you going to fulfill that? Yes or no? Bam.
Fact.
That's just
big fact. Big fact.
I had a friend that happened to me. We both were single at the time. It's like, well, if we're both single at this certain time, and we brought up a date and stuff, we gonna hook up. That's all.
And that's usually how it goes.
When the date came around, we was both still single, and yeah, wasn't no, well, other than us hooking up here once in a while, he had to worry about all the BS that was going along with it. But that's what you got to, like I said, if you put it out there in the front, you'll be surprised.
Oh, yeah.
Because I've heard women say, well, shit, that's all I want. Why don't I have the opportunity to make their choice? They don't give us that chance. They always say, well, I want a relationship.
The women who fuss about headache are the women who are dealing with men who sold them the dream of a relationship.
That's right.
But only really, those are the ones who fusses about headache. Because they went on ahead and decided to do the relationship thing again after they either wasn't ready for it or wasn't the way they wanted it, and they just messed it up. That's literally what it boils down to.
That's a fact. That is definitely a fact right there. You just got to be real from the door. Like, I had a situation with a female that, and I will say I was single at the time and still single, but single at the time, met the female. She was coming out of a relationship. She straight told me within our first conversation. Mind you, she bagged me. I was at work. She came into my job, you know what I'm saying? I helped her, and then she passed me a piece of paper. Just straight like that. I picked up the paper. I'm like, it was her name and her number, and it said, call me. I said, oh, shit, so I called her. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck it. Our first conversation, she told me straight up. She said, listen, well, what are you looking for? I told her straight up, I said, listen, I'm single. I'm not really looking for anything. I'm getting my money, taking care of my kids. I'm not looking for anything. If something happened, it happened, but I'm not looking for anything, to answer your question. Her response was so real. Her response said, good. I'm glad you're not looking for nothing. She said, because I'm going to keep it real with you. You sexy as hell. I'm attracted to you. I just came out of a long relationship. I don't want to be in another relationship, but I'm tired of being lonely. I want to have fun, and I want to enjoy life, and God damn it, I want some good dick. I want to get. She was like, and you sexy as hell. That was exactly her response, and she was older than me.
It's usually the older one.
That's what I'm just going to say.
Always the older one.
Yeah, and we never got in a relationship. We went out. We had fun. It wasn't even always about sex. But God damn it, I'd be lying if I say it. If I didn't say it, she was the aggressor. She was the one. She was the aggressor. Like, it was so real. And we never got into a relationship. But till this day, our friendship is dope. This shit is fucking dope. It's cool as fuck. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, you gotta be real. What you looking for?
Always. I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and confess something to y'all. That's how me and Teresa met. Me and Teresa used to work in the mall together. Yeah, me and Teresa used to work in the mall together. And you can always ask her, and she'll tell you the same story. We actually worked in the mall. She worked at McDonald's. This is how young we were at the time. I used to always mess with every single body that worked at McDonald's because I just did that. That was just me. We exchanged numbers one day. We talked for a minute. She was like, well, I'm off work on, I say Tuesday because it's always going down on a Tuesday. I'm off work on Tuesday. She's like, okay, cool. Well, I can come over before I go to work that day and we can hang out. I was like, okay, cool. I kid you not. Open the door. No sooner than she stepped in the door, we were fucking. We were fucking. I asked her a few weeks later, like, why were the first time you came over, this is how you get, we went right to it. It's like, one, I liked you, so I was like, there's no reason for me to argue about it. You already asked, you hit on me, you asked me for my number, you invited me over, I had all the information I needed to know of whether or not what I wanted to do. Two,
there you go.
I don't deal with guys on long terms. So, 9 times out of 10, I just need dick. You want to fuck anyway? Let's get it out the way. That way, after that, we can see where the relationship goes. Because if you get the draws right away and you stop talking to me, I got what I wanted, you got what you wanted. There ain't no reason to argue about it. If we build from that, at least we know the awkwardness of sex is not going to be part of the equation.
That's what I'm talking about.
I kid you not. After that, we stayed fuck friends for about 2 years, was engaged for about a year, married for about 12.
That's what's up.
Tone, you just gave the formula to having a successful marriage. Fuck first.
I'm dead serious.
Give that motherfucker the drawers first, get the awkwardness out the way, and then build. Tone, we writing the book. We writing the book.
I don't know how many people are going to buy that book, but okay.
Writing the book, damn it. That's what I'm talking about, man. The man cave.
All right. With that being said, we are drawing to the end of the show because us men, we talk. So let's pencil that topic, the second topic, because we never even brung it up, for next week.
Yeah.
That way we ain't got to work hard to think of nothing.
There you go.
Shout out to everybody that tuned in. Shout out to Juan for getting money. Shout out to Gator for not coming up with his answer, his question. You giving one next week. You going first.
I was ready
Yes.
Well, you know what?
See how
We
you
got like
snuck
3
out of
minutes
that.
left. We got 3 minutes.
Let's
Let's go
go.
ahead and let's do yours. Let's do yours real quick before we call it a night.
Wait, who am I talking to?
Kyle. You talking to Kyle.
Hey, Cal.
Yep.
How about Mae Young?
About who?
I don't know if you watch wrestling to know who Mae Young
Yeah,
is.
I don't. I don't.
Oh.
I don't.
That's
I don't watch
famous.
wrestling.
Oh.
No, you gotta say that one for fresh. Say that one for fresh.
Oh. I gotta wait, man. I was gonna get a good wrestler.
Gotta say that for fresh, dog.
Yeah, I don't watch wrestling. I'm sorry, my wrestling days.
Fresh will probably do them all. Oh.
Nah, what we'll do next week when Fresh joins us, we'll each give him one person for him to make up for this week.
There you
So
go.
that's put Fresh on the spot next week.
I'm with
See
that.
who he says.
Okay.
I'm with that.
All right.
Okay.
So that being said, people, we're gonna go ahead and close tonight's out. Make sure you guys tune in next week. Catch the breakdown. Jacob, who you got on the breakdown next week?
Man, next week we ain't got nobody. Well, we got the regular crew on there,
All right.
but we gonna be
what's the
talking about a little some of everything. So y'all just got to tune in. We'll be posting in the group on the light page to let you know what we talking about. But yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks to everybody that joined us last week.
So,
What up?
So let's close the show out. Let's close. Being that the topics tonight was so left and off the wall, let's close the show out tonight with one of the songs. Let's go with Miss Kaya.
Wait a
Represent
minute.
for the ladies.
Let me check something real quick before we go anywhere, cause
Okay. You know, we take it out to the ladies tonight. We represent for the ladies. We know we give y'all your static and stuff, but we love y'all too. We represent for the ladies. Represent, like a man cave is supposed to.
All right, no problem.
All right, so we're gonna dedicate this to all our ladies.
Shake your body, don't stop, don't miss. All you ladies pop your pussy like this. Shake your body, don't stop, don't miss. Just do it, do it, do it, do it, do it now. Lick it good, suck this pussy just like you should. Right now, lick it good. Suck this pussy just like you should. My neck, my back, lick my pussy and my crack. My neck, my back, lick my pussy and my crack. My neck, my back, lick my pussy and my crack. My neck, my back, lick my pussy and my crack. My neck, my back, lick my pussy and my crack. First you gotta put your neck into it. Don't stop, just do it, do it. Then you roll your tongue from the crack back to the front. Then you suck it all till I shake and come, nigga. Make sure I keep busting nuts, nigga, all over your face and stuff. Slow head, show me so much love. The best head comes from a thug. The dick good, thick, big and long. Slow fucking to the crack of dawn. On the edge, making faces and stuff. Through the night, making so much love. Dead sleep when the sun comes up. So lick it now, lick it good. Lick this pussy just like you should. Right now, lick it good. Lick this pussy just like you should. My neck, my back, lick my pussy and my crack. My neck, my back, lick my pussy and my crack. You might roll dubs, you might have G's, but fuck that nigga, get on your knees. A bitch like me moans and screams. Thug missus know what I mean. At the club, so fresh, so clean. A whole hate of niggas watching me. So high in the line on green. With a unit on my face, so mean.